Hello everyone, this is Suspense Travel, here again with another episode. This isn't quite a blog today, but I will be explaining some very important information on the Thai visa process and where they are at in terms of COVID and their opening up to the world. So I'm going to go over that. I'll be recording my screen here. So yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, so I'm here on the Thai Embassy's website here in the US. And they have a very important new announcement to make, that they are rolling their visa applicant system over to an e-visa system, which means no more mailing in visas and supporting documents. Now you will simply have to submit all those documents online digitally. So that's a fantastic update that they're doing to save all the hassle of really, sending all that information, mailing it in, waiting for their response. You're just saving a bunch of time there. But as of now, their visa application website is shut down as they upgrade to the new system. So don't expect any type of visa application available until September 27th. So that is the day to look out for. That is the day I will be submitting my application as well. And luckily I've already booked my ticket, which is usually the first step in this application process. It's great right now during COVID because you can, move that forward, reschedule it without any fees. All the change fees are waived, even in international flights. So that is a great update. And then of course, on their website, they have the steps you have to take in order to get these visas. So this would be the step if you're looking for a visa that lasts longer than 45 days. Then you would need to, go, because the 45-day visa is a visa exempt status. Certain countries that Thailand is allowing to enter the country right now, as long as you're vaccinated, for under 45 days. So anything past the 45 days, which cannot be extended, you must do their online system and go through their process. So this is step one. That will have the new e-visa system as of September 27th, 2021. And then you will go through with the same process with the certificate of entry, where you prove your vaccination and a couple other documents as well. So as of right now, they are not, I believe the only place where you can get into the country without quarantining is the Phuket Sandbox system that they have in place right now. Basically turns the entire island into a quarantine zone. So as long as you test negative upon entry, then you'll have the entire island to treat as your quarantine zone, which is pretty cool. There's also Samui Plus. I believe that's similar. I have not looked into that one yet. But these are great options if you're looking for, resort travel or, a shorter vacation. For me, I'm definitely going to wait and get on that extendable tourist visa and, hopefully get a job teaching English as a second language, and then transfer that visa status into a work visa, usually lasting about a year. So yeah, that's a very important update. You can see the step-by-step process here, which will change. You don't have to do the mail anymore, but a great document to have. So the other thing I wanted to share today is this comes from the Points Guy. He's an excellent source for learning about COVID reopenings. I believe he travels quite a bit, and he has traveled during COVID, so him and his team are very excellent at finding these places and keeping up to date with these changes in country policy. So I just wanted to share this particular one with you, because Thailand is reopening in stages. They have stage 1, which they've already done with Phuket. Stage 2 is going to be Bangkok and Chiang Mai, which will be starting the 1st of October. So that means they're going to treat anyone coming in to those two cities and a couple more areas, I believe, with as long as you have the documents to show that you are vaccinated, you will be able to enter the country and not have to quarantine. So that is a big deal. That includes Americans and other countries, I'm guessing on their whitelist of countries that can come in. And they're relaxing some restrictions on areas, so you'll be able to get around a bit better. But as of right now, the city is still very much in a quarantine state. There's a curfew, I believe, in Bangkok. You can't get to certain places at the moment. Get on board in this very early adopter phase of their change in policy. Don't expect much to be open. It's going to be, very, very strict because a lot of their population is not vaccinated yet. I think about 20% are at the moment. Be very aware of that and honor the the country's policy, because if people mess this up, they're going to close back down. So I mean, they're being very careful as a country. We as tourists and we as travelers do not want to mess that up. So be courteous of their system. We're very privileged here to have access to the vaccine already. Many of the population are just now seeing rollouts, and that is very limited. They do depend quite a bit on hospitality, so it is important to honor that and stay within your boundaries, especially in a foreign country where you don't have the same privileges of citizenship. So there's a bunch of cool places to stay. This is my plan once I'm leaving to Bangkok in November. It might get pushed back a bit, I'm not sure, but my plan is November 1st. And there's a lot of excellent hotels in case you do have to quarantine, but these are alternative accommodation hotels that have been accepted by the Thai government as places to quarantine. So I was looking this up earlier, and the Conrad Bangkok looks like an excellent choice. And I might just stay there for a few days when I enter as a nice transition point, because even though it's a high-end hotel, the Hilton Honor Point's looking very good right now. This says 13,000 to 40,000 a night. I'm seeing rates for more like 7,000-8,000 a night, which is ridiculous. So this is a Conrad. This is a high-end upscale hotel, and you can book with award points for better than you would a Hampton Inn in the US. So it's incredible. Definitely take advantage of that. Look at the Conrad if you are planning to stay in Bangkok within the next few months. So yeah, that's all I have for now. I hope this was helpful. If you're planning on maybe visiting Thailand or maybe even moving to Thailand and finding a job, this is going to be very vital information to keep on top of and to stay updated on, because the last thing you want to do is enter the country and either be denied access and stuck there in the airport, or forced to quarantine in a hotel you do not want to be in. Yeah, if I'm going to be staying up to date on this until I leave, so please, if you like this content, like and subscribe. Stay in touch with this, and I'm going through this process myself, so I will be the test dummy for everyone else if you are planning to do this a little later. So yeah, within the next month or so, I'm going to be keeping these updates going on this channel, and really fill in the traveler on what this experience is like and what it's like to travel to Thailand during COVID. So hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night.